In the 60s, one group rose higher than any other female act in popular music. One that was elegant, glamorous, and unstoppable. They was known around the world as the Supremes. With chart-topping hits and unforgettable performances, they became the crown jewel of Motown Records. Led by the iconic voice of Diana Ross, the Supremes dominated an entire decade of music history. But the story didn't end when Diana Ross left the group. The group continued through new singers, new sounds, and a rapidly changing music industry. In the final years of the Supremes, one singer stepped into the spotlight, a vocalist with deep Motown roots, a singer whose voice had already supported some of the greatest artists of her time. She will become the final chapter of the most legendary group in music history. The centerpiece of today's video is all about Susaye Greene. Now before we start, let's be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and push that notification bell to be sure you won't miss out on any more uploads. Now without further ado, let's cue that intro. Born on September 13th, 1950 in Houston, Texas, Greene's professional career began at the age of 12. She relocated to New York City as a kid, when she graduated from high school in 1966. She appeared in many commercials. Before joining the Supremes, Greene built her reputation as a talented background vocalist. She performed with Ray Charles' Raylettes and Stevie Wonder's Wonder Love. During this time, Stevie Wonder was entering one of the most creative periods of his career. He began experimenting with new sounds that would redefine soul and R&B music. Working with Stevie Wonder gave Greene an experience of a lifetime, performing on stage and in the studio. But soon, a bigger opportunity will arrive. In 1973, she sang lead as a guest vocalist on New Birth's song, Until It's Time for You to Go. In 1975, she co-wrote the song Free that became Denise Williams' breakout record. In February of 1976, Greene officially joined the Supremes. She replaced a departing Sidney Birdsong, and she became part of the group's final years. At the time, the Supremes was led by Sherry Payne and still featured its founding member Mary Wilson. Greene's powerful vocals added new depth to the trio sound. Her experience with Stevie Wonder gave her the musical versatility that was needed for the Supremes' demanding performances. Together, the trio continued touring and recording as they carried the Supremes' legacy into the late 70s. She appeared on the group's final two albums, High Energy and Mary, Sherry, and Susaye. Greene rapidly established her place in the group and among his loyal followers. She took the lead on the song He Ain't Heavy, He's My Brother. But I'm strong. And they recorded High Energy, the title track from the album of the same name. The Supremes officially disbanded after performing their final concert in London on June 12, 1977. 2 years after the Supremes dissolved, Greene released her duet album with Payne that was called Partners. She later had her own cable television show that was called Hollywood Hot, and she continued to write for other artists. One of her most notable songs was the song I Can't Help It for Michael Jackson for his Off the Wall album. Greene met her husband in London while touring England with Stevie Wonder in 1984. Afterwards, they later moved there. In 1986, she sang lead on Courtney Pine's record Children of the Ghetto. Although she did not sign with Ian Levine's Motor City Records, she did record 2 singles for the label. She also recorded a duet with Billy Eckstine titled It's Impossible. Around the turn of the new millennium, Greene returned to the United States, and in 2002 she released her debut solo album titled No Fear Here. 2 singles and a video received critical recognition. She also released her second album titled Brave New Shoes in 2005. Greene and Payne presented a performance program based on their album Partners, which was originally released by MOTOWN in 1979. That was featured in the magazine Vienna, which included a picture section. The piece included career milestones with the Supremes and separately, as well as a re-release of their Partners album. Greene, Payne, Joyce Vincent Wilson, Freddie Poole, Sydney Birdsong, Jean Terrell, and more members became members of the former Ladies of the Supremes. Greene left the group to pursue her creative and business interests. She became a 3-time #1 worldwide best-selling book author. Greene is also a member of DeviantArt, the world's largest online art community. She is also an important player in the 1 Million Masterpiece charity, an online art event that aims to earn more than $6 million for worldwide causes. Greene is actively involved in marketing the project to the creative community. The story of the Supremes is often told through the lens of their earliest success, but the group's history stretched far beyond the 60s. Each new member helped shape the group's legacy in their own way. Greene represents the final voice of that journey. She joined the Supremes during their last chapter and helped bring the story to its conclusion. The Supremes changed music forever. They broke boundaries, dominated the charts, and brought the sound of Motown to the world. And while many remember the group's earliest years, the final era remains just as important to its history. Susaye Greene was there when the curtain called. Her voice helped complete the story, and because of that, she will always remain part of one of the greatest musical legacies ever created. Now, before we go, I have a question for you all. What is your favorite song that Susaye Greene sang on? Before I go, I want to take a second to promote my Discord. Over here, I provide a safe space for my supporters. We discuss music of all genres. You can provide me feedback on recent uploads, etc. If that interests you, then go ahead and check me out. The link is in my bio. While I have y'all here, if you would like to support the channel further, then feel free to become a member. By doing so, you help make these videos possible. I thank each and every one of you who supported me along this journey.